The season 3 of Young, Famous, and African dropped on Netflix on the 17th of January 2025. And I must tell you, that has got to be the most chaotic 8 episodes of any reality TV I've seen. Well, aside Dubai Blinks, like it was crazy. Well, I'm not going to be telling you guys everything that happened because I'm just going to be reviewing it. I want you guys to go check it out yourself. I mean, take it up as something you're going to be binge watching this weekend. But here is my unbiased opinion on every cast member for the Young, Famous African this season. So let's get right into it. Let me just start by saying, Annie. Hey. What? No, Annie, no matter what you're going to do, babes, let me talk like Nadia, do not come back for season 4. If there's going to be a season 4, I beg, Annie, stay in your house. Stay in your house. Stay with your husband. Stay with your kids, please. What I saw this season with Annie was nothing short of embarrassing. I was embarrassed. It was too much from the first episode. Like, how can you come to someone's wedding and your body just doing you? And why did you even have to do that speech, girl? Like, it was giving embarrassing. I wasn't even there with them. Me that just watching, I was just feeling like third-hand embarrassment, that second-hand embarrassment, because it was Kilo Day, they swear for you. And she cannot even speak up for herself. You are picking fights with Swanky. I know that Swanky was acting like a dissect, the previous seasons, right? But this one, Swanky did not even say anything bad about you. Like, you come, you smile in their face, and then you say nasty things about them. Like, babes, make it make sense. And when they confront you in your life, you just can't speak up for yourself. Even when Iniedo came in, as your sister, Iniedo tried to come in to, kind of speak for her. This girl was still attacking Iniedo. I'm like, girl. And she was just so, I don't know, agitated and all. Even though, let me not lie, at some point, I started feeling for Annie. Let me not lie. When she opened up to Naked, that's DJ Naked Spoo, and told him about the miscarriage that she had, that she was pregnant, I think that was last year or so. She was pregnant with twins, and she lost her babies. Of course, I felt for her. I actually thought that, okay, she would use that. She would tell the other gang, okay, even though your misfortunes are not a leeway for you to be misbehaving. I mean, Nadia lost someone too the year that was, I think that was 2023, right? And she's not acting up like that. So why are you doing that? No, Annie should not come. Annie was giving annoying. It was giving I don't want to say look up, because she was just very anxious, and I didn't like watching her. I'm not gonna lie. Let them not bring her for next season. Now, moving on from that, let's talk about another person that pissed me the hell off this season, Fantana. Like, how stupid can one person be? I'm sorry, I'm going to be using the word stupid. Like, Diamond is obviously playing you. Everyone is seeing it but you. And you're saying, oh, it's just, I'm just trying to pretend play along. Girl! So if that pregnancy scare, if she was actually pregnant, now so she for become another baby mama for Diamond Platinums. Like, what did they see for Diamond apart from him money? Because I do not understand it. What else is there in Diamond? It's not like he's that handsome now. Okay, because of the fame and the money. What else? And Nadia was even fighting for her. Is it Kifi, the girl that came in this season, was even fighting for her. And baby girl is still going back, kissing him, as in what? As in what? Who are you peppering? The boy is just using you. Diamond has never stood up for her. When they ask Diamond, he will say, they are just smashing. Like, respect yourself. And for a 26 years old, I expected better. And here you are, picking fights with Zari last year because of the same Diamond. Like, Zari has 2 children for that man. She knows that man. Anyways, away from that, let's talk about Zari. The boss lady has said. Well, Zari this season got married. She got married to a 27-year-old, what's his name again? Is it Sadeep? Yeah, I'm trying to remember his name. Sadeep. Let me tell you guys, this has got to be one of the most mature 27-year-old, given the fact that he married a older and older, Zari, and Zari can be a lot. That guy is, I give him A plus, A1, because he held it together. The way he handled situations with Diamond, it was giving maturity. Even when see, let me not lie, Diamond also got under his skin, right? But Zari was not really helping matters. Like, how can you be married to this guy and then people are seeing you all over social media with Diamond? And the whole thing of surrogacy, having a child, we all know she said it. I mean, the season that was, she was, and now she's denying she never said it, that Diamond is just making the things up. I know that Diamond can be a lot, right? I'll talk about him in a bit. I know he can be a lot, but Zari was not being entirely truthful to her husband. And then in that car, scene where she was calling him narcissistic, calling him bipolar, I'm like, girl, you are projecting because you are the one, you are the instigator here. And why is it that Zari always wants to be like the boss? See, this is why I love the fact that Iniedo came in, because Iniedo was giving royalty, she was giving regal, she was giving, you cannot stain my white, and I love that for her. Zari and Kiwi, is it Kiwi or Kiwi, that babe, like the babe just came in and you're like, oh, why are you bringing +1? What's your business, baby? And then you're saying that she said that Kiwi's marriage was like a lie, that she lied about it, that she was using it to do influencing. I'm like, girl, people that live in glass houses should not be throwing stones, right? But all in all, Zari was instigating as usual, but I mean, she looks beautiful doing it. So I really do not have much bad or negative stuff to say about Zari this season. Now, moving on to Diamond Platinums, Mr. Playboy, like, my favorite scene was a scene where he thought he could get Kiwi, and then he had this, dinner with Kiwi, and then Kiwi invited Fontana because he's been lying that he's not dating Fontana, that they are just smashing. And after Kiwi asked him, he said, oh, they are just smashing. And then Fontana walks in like, okay, repeat that thing you said to my face, babes. Even though Fontana is a very stupid girl anyways, like she was acting very, I don't even know. And he was, all caught up in his lies. And I love that. And the fact that Diamond just feels like, the way he can deceive this Fontana girl. He would just have sweet mouth, say something. A person that came, I think, I was asking, what do they actually see in Diamond? Because it's almost like he's got, Zari on a chokehold. He's got Fontana on a chokehold. It's almost like these women, he's got them on a chokehold. But I feel like now it makes sense. Like maybe the reason why these women want him is because, his DICK game is on point. Maybe he's good. Maybe they've been stigmatized and that's what they wanted. Like, ain't got no reason why you guys will be falling over him. If it's not money, if it's not fame, and if it's not, the knacking, what else? Yeah. But honestly, Diamond is a bag of lies. He's a playboy and he doesn't even hide it. That guy is not ready for commitment. He says, he said that he respects having kids with him than actually getting married. Like when Fontana had that pregnancy scare and they did the pregnancy test, he was actually praying that Fontana was pregnant so that he would also add that one as in the list of his baby mamas. And still, Fontana know they learn lesson. Anyways, moving on from that, let's talk about Kelly and Naked. I love the fact that at the end of the day, Kelly actually got her ring. Naked finally proposed after 5 good years of dating, right? In this season, they moved in together, but Kelly that wasn't enough for her. She wanted a marriage. And I think both of them were speaking different languages. When I mean that, like, they were not really communicating. And the fact that Kelly would just go and be telling other people the issues without actually telling her partner, it kind of caused a rift. And oh my goodness, Ini just came as if they told her, oh yeah, go and strike, the iron well is hot when it comes to like Kelly and Naked's relationship, because they were not really having relationship problems until Ini asked that question, and Kelly was just, I want a ring, or I'm gonna move out, and all of that. But at the end of the day, she got a ring. I think Kelly has got to be the least problematic person in that group. Now, the next person we would like to talk about is Swanky. Let me not lie, Swanky this season actually pissed me off. In fact, I'm on his side this season. I know the previous season he was an I don't want to use the word, but this season, he wasn't actually pissing me off at all. I used to say that Swanky is like, what's his name? What's the name of this guy? Ibrahim in Dubai Bling, or yes. But looking at it now this season, I don't actually think he is that person. Even though Swanky kind of overstepped or overdid it when Louis and Ini were having their issues, and he was like, I know you want to defend your people, but I mean, that wasn't your fight. That wasn't your fight. So you should have left it alone. But all in all, I mean, this season, Swanky tried for Annie. Like, if it's me, I don't think me and Annie can continue being friends because that's too much now. How can the person be like this, like jellyfish? No, this season, I give Swanky a pass. His dressing is still the same. His, dramaticness is still the same. So for me, Swanky is just there. Now, another person I like to talk about is the new girl, Kiwi. I think she's fierce, but she wasn't fierce enough. Like, when it comes to Zari, Kiwi, Zari is there. You understand? Like, babes, she wants to make her mark so that probably they'll bring her next season. But honestly, I just feel like she's just there. She's stern. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a lot to say about her, but I actually love the move she made with Diamond when Diamond was trying to make passes at her. Now, of course, I've talked about, Zari's new husband, very mature guy. Now, the next person I'd like to talk about is Louis. Oh my God. See, 1 minute I'm pissed at Louis, and the next minute I'm just liking him. Like last season, I honestly did not like Louis like that. Louis or Louis, yeah, Louis. I did not even like him like that. But this season, I actually got to understand him more. Like, what kind of church or, religion is that you will ostracize your family because they appeared on Big Brother? Because he did something in Big Brother Africa that year. And since then, you don't want to see your family member because of what church will say? Really? We should do better. So I guess that's why this surrogacy thing, he carried it from last season till this season. That's actually what actually caused the fight between him and Ini. He was very disrespectful. Imagine calling Ini to come and do audition for the women that will do surrogacy for you. Like, how does that even make sense? Like, that was even offensive. Like, I love the fact that he later apologized to Ini Edo, but honestly, that he's a softie. I cannot understand him. I also love the part where he stood up to Fantana. Oh my God. I love that fact. Like, Fantana was like, you know what? Going off on him. And Louis was like, Naked, can you name 3 songs that Fantana has? And Fantana was expecting Naked because he's a DJ to know the songs, and he could not. And I'm like, girl, yes, they've given you a taste of your medicine. Because she was like, oh, every year, Louis is liking a different girl, liking different girls. He doesn't have a spec or whatever. And Louis was like, what about you with different men? And I mean, it's a valid question. Those who live in glass houses should not be throwing stone. But I also think there's some kind of sexual tension there. I think Louis still like Fontana, and he feels like he lost her to, in fact, Diamond is a menace because any girl that, Louis likes, Diamond just goes and puts his claws there. Because Louis was liking Kiwi too, and Diamond just goes there. Ha! Diamond. They curse you with who, man? Anyways, back to Louis. I pray, he gets the love and the closure he needs. I actually pray he gets, the baby he wants. Because honestly, I mean, loneliness when you don't have your people around you and knowing that it's not like they are dead, but because of, some religious thing, that's a lot. That's a lot he's going through. Yes. And the next person I like to talk about is Nadia. Oh my God. My heart goes out to Nadia this season because baby girl, she wore her grown-up pants. See, Nadia is me this season because she was not ready for all the nonsense, fakeness, kumbaya. Like, I used to be on an inside at some point. But you see this one? Like, if you wanted to call out somebody for something that... Because for me, I did not even see anything that Nadia did to... And at a wedding, you are calling her all those names. Call her the B word. I'm like... Huh? No, and it was a lot. And it was a lot. Let her not come back. It's an embarrassment. And anyways, Nadia, you guys know, she lost, her love. AKA and it was a lot. And shout out to Kanye, yeah, Kanye, yes, our girl from season 1. She didn't really appear much, but she was always there when they needed her the most. She was also there for Naked. In fact, she was the one that told Naked, see, it's time for you to put a ring on Kelly's fingers. Shout out to her. She acted like the big sister, and shout out to her. But Nadia is, I love her this season. She and Annie are still having their issues, and I mean, I can't even blame her. Ini is the newest member to the group. She went off on Louis, and I love the fact that she never allowed Louis to do his nonsense. And she, like, they respect Ini. Like, all of them respect Ini. You dare not cross her path. And she respects herself too. I love the way she carried herself, you know, with so much class. I love it. Shout out to Ini. I can't wait to see her more in the next season. But at the end of the day, where is my person? Like, some of us actually watch these shows for some particular person. Where is Andile? Please, where is my Andile? Because I do not understand this. Like, you guys already know, that's like one of my favorite casts in that reality show. Where is my Andile? Okay, I get, okay, last season he had, you know, his issues with the 2 women and all of that. But where's my Andile though? He's the voice of reason. He's the cute one. He's the one with, you know, everything right going. Like, I missed him this season. Honestly, I wish there was an Andile there. Yeah, I miss him a lot. I wish we'll get him next season because honestly, I missed him. Anyways, this season was chaotic and it always makes me laugh. Whenever they're about to have, you know, an event and then one of them would just say in their, is it their monologue or whatever, would now say, oh, I wish it would be a peaceful event. I'm like, has anything about you people been peaceful before? You guys are messy and chaotic. Very messy. I wonder how they're even friends. Like, you guys cannot be friends and tearing each other apart like that. No, you people are not friends. Which one nonsense group? Like, if you want to have a beautiful weekend, just watch, you know, like Young Famous African and then watch Dubai Blink. Omo, you're gonna enjoy. If you love trashy reality shows, Netflix is the place for you to be. You are going to enjoy. I don't want to go into details on everything that happened. I just wanted to tell you or analyze how the cast members came this season so that you guys can go and watch it, because I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but I will shall warn you, Annie was very embarrassing. There were different fights, you know, especially the fight between Swanky and Louis where they were facing each other. I thought they were even going to throw hands, but they did not throw hands, so they were just shouting, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Like, oh my God. And the one where Kiwi, the new girl, threw drinks on Zari and Zari had to live with her husband. You are in for some trashy reality shows. And you know what? I love it. But I think at this point, they should add, you know, add more spicy people. We have spicy people, you know, in Nigeria. Remove Annie, bring us Toke, please. Toke Makinwa, put her in there, but I don't think Toke wants to do that. But someone else that is, you know, spicy, put them in there. Put Mercy Eke, yes, our girl Mercy Eke, the first Big Brother Nigeria female winner. Put her in Young Famous African. Let her give them what reality TV is all about. I cannot wait. What are your thoughts if you watched it? Who is your favorite cast member this, you know, season? And who is your least favorite cast member this season? Let me know in the comment section. On that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Ezine Williams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead.